Hey guys, it's Jessica, and it's time for part two of How to Accomplish Anything. And I'm just going to be sharing a second story in my life that I feel kind of developed these certain qualities or character traits inside of me that ultimately led me down the path to success. Now, all of these stories have one common thread, and that is they are all uncomfortable. Like every one of these stories is kind of embarrassing to share, and it was more embarrassing to live out. You know, like the last story of me carrying around the dictionary on index cards isn't normal. In this story, you'll find to be also of a similar kind. So I ended up becoming a mortgage broker for a short time, a couple years ago. I applied, I was a college graduate. I was looking for that ambitious, make your parents proud type of job that you could put on a resume and look professional, to be totally honest. And I would go on to monster.com. If some of you know what that is, it's kind of, I don't even know if that's still around now, but it was a website where you could go apply for jobs. And I found this job in Atlanta, which, big city, corporate job as a mortgage broker. And they immediately emailed me back and said they wanted to hire me. So I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, this is it. I'm going into corporate America. I can't believe they're hiring me. I'm going to work in a high rise and wear suits to work and carry a briefcase and hopefully get my corner office with the view. And I show up only to realize that maybe I'm not as special as I think because it's 100% commission job, meaning they're paying me nothing unless I bring them home loans, mortgages. If I'm closing a loan, which means they get paid, then they pay me. Until then, they're giving me nothing. So it wasn't quite as prestigious as, I had built up in my brain. So no big deal. I thought, well, that's fine. I'll just go get me a loan. And I worked, I went through the training and I worked endlessly every single day. I started to notice that, all of the cubicles around me, there was kind of like a revolving door, there'd be somebody there one day and they'd be gone the next. And people were coming, just as fast as they were going. And I stayed. So now the first month goes by, I'm working my tail off. I'm staying late. I'm coming in early. I'm starting to even work on the weekends. And I have made a whopping, are you ready for this? $0. I worked the whole month. Full time, overtime, $0. I'm starting to feel defeated. I'm starting to feel not so proud of my corporate awesome job. I'm getting discouraged. So then month 2 comes around. People, the highlight of the day was when you got to go to lunch. But guess who had to stop going to lunch? Me, because I hadn't made any money, so I'm not allowed to buy lunch. It was just kind of what I told myself. I can't go buy lunch, I have to pack lunch. And I just started feeling more beat down, but I didn't give up. And I don't know necessarily why I didn't give up or why I didn't quit like so many others had. And I'm not even saying that I shouldn't have, maybe I should have. But by staying and by persevering through all of that discouragement and that heartache and just feeling like such a failure, I think by sticking that out, it helped me see, what I was made of and that I wasn't just going to throw in the towel or, hit the road when the going gets tough. Month 3 comes, and you guys aren't going to believe what happened in month 3. I made $0 again. I worked there for 3 solid months, and I made nothing. I started, asking around, seeking help. What tips could I get? What was I doing wrong? What could I do better? I thought I was following everything I should, but I'll tell you, in month 4, everything changed. I ended up being the top earner, setting like a monthly record for dollars earned in a single month. And I'm going to be honest, month 1, 2, and 3, I would have never believed that would have happened. And it only happened because I did stick it out, because I stayed on course, because I followed the plan and I didn't quit when I really, really, really wanted to. But, and ironically, I actually did quit after month 4. And I attribute that to a couple things. I mean, the company did kind of change and I felt pressured to just do certain things that I wasn't comfortable with. It wasn't something I enjoyed. I learned, but I will say that I felt kind of a freedom to go after I did push through and I did achieve my goals, because it showed me what I was capable of, and it showed me what I could endure, what I could overcome, what I could fight through, and how I could even beat my own mental mind game. I was knocked down. I was staying in one of the people's extra rooms in their house. Like I said, I was trying not to spend money on food. I was at a pretty low, coming off of a pretty big high, thinking, I'm working in corporate America in downtown Atlanta in this big, nice office. But through that, I was humbled, I was educated, and I learned more about myself, which in turn set me up to succeed long term in any area in my life. Because if you've ever overcome something and you're on the other side, you're a different you. You know what I mean? Like, you become different because you realize now how strong you can be and what you can endure. So whatever you're going through, just hold on, hold on. It's like in Survivor when they're like balancing on that little tiny piece of wood, like hold on, tighten your core and keep going, because success is just on the other side. So I hope you found that crazy story helpful in some way. Stay tuned at the end of the week. I'll be sharing my last episode on how to accomplish anything in your life. And definitely, if you are looking for something to help you get to where you want to go, shoot me a message at jessica@jessicabowsernelson.com. I help people get fit from the inside out. I help people start businesses on social media that can literally allow you to achieve your dreams in life. It has me, and I would love to see if it'd be a fit for you too. So see you guys later.